Hello, my friends. Welcome to our English learning channel. Today I've got a calm and inspiring story to share with you. It is about life, change, courage, and personal growth. This video is designed for English learners at an intermediate level, B1 to B2. The language is simple and clear, perfect for listening and shadowing practice. So take a deep breath, find a quiet place, and let's begin together. Part 1. Small steps. Sometimes life feels like a river. It moves quietly. Days pass quickly, but if we never stop, we don't notice the beauty around us. One day I asked myself, when was the last time I truly stopped? When was the last time I looked at the sky or listened to the sound of the wind? From that day, I made a promise. I would take one small step every day, a step towards living more deeply. The first step was simple. Every morning, I walked for 10 minutes without my phone. Just walking, just looking, just listening. I saw the yellow leaves on the ground. I heard the sound of birds on the wires. I noticed the faces of people around me, and I realized something important. Being present is a gift. Part 2. The courage to say hello. My next step was about courage. I decided to talk to strangers. Not a long talk, just a hello, just a smile. The first time it felt difficult, but I said to a taxi driver, "Have a nice day." He smiled back and answered, "Thank you." "You too." That small moment gave me energy. I understood that courage is not always big. Sometimes courage is only one word. Sometimes it is only a smile. Part 3. Learning from failure. Later, I joined a painting class. I thought I would be good at painting, but my first picture was terrible. The colors were strange. The shapes were unclear. I felt embarrassed. For a moment, I wanted to quit. But then the teacher said, "Every mistake is a teacher." Failure is part of growth. So I kept painting. My second picture was better. My third picture made me smile. And I learned a big lesson. Growth is not about perfection. Growth is about trying again. Part 4. The power of silence. Another step was silence. I turned off the music, I turned off my phone, and I sat in a quiet room. At first it was difficult. My thoughts were loud. My feelings were heavy. But slowly I learned to listen. I listened to the sound of rain on the window. I listened to the rhythm of my breath. And I listened to my own heart. Silence was not empty. Silence was full of answers. Part 5. Letting go. One day I found an old notebook. It was full of dreams and goals from years ago. Dreams that no longer mattered. Plans that no longer fit my life. At first, I felt sad. But then I realized something. It is okay to change. It is okay to outgrow old dreams, so I closed the notebook. I let it go, and I felt light again. Part 6. Kindness to myself. The hardest lesson was this. I had to forgive myself for all the times I was too hard on me, for all the nights I felt not good enough. I wrote a letter to myself. I said, "I forgive you. I thank you for trying. I will treat you with kindness, just as I treat a friend that day." I felt free. I smiled at strangers. I enjoyed the cool wind on my face. And I wrote in my notebook, "Being kind to yourself is strength, not weakness." Part 7. Growing together. Growth is not only about me, it is also about us. One weekend, I volunteered at a community center. We cleaned a park. We planted flowers. We laughed together. I met new people, children, parents, grandparents. One woman said, "I found friends here. I found purpose here." Her words stayed in my heart because when we help others grow, we grow too. Closing. My friends, we are reaching the end of today's story. But remember, every ending carries a new beginning. Every step you've taken, every small effort you've made, matters more than you know. This journey is not perfect. It's not about rushing or doing everything at once. It's about courage, patience, and kindness. It's about moving steadily, one step at a time. Trust yourself. Celebrate your small victories. They are the building blocks of bigger achievements. Keep walking forward, even when it feels slow, even when it feels hard. Keep moving. Listen to these sentences. Repeat them slowly. Feel the rhythm. Let the words flow through you. Train your ears, your mouth, and your mind. Notice how each repetition makes it easier. Notice how each step makes you stronger. This is not just practice. It is growth. It is building a habit. It is creating your path forward. And always remember, every ending opens the door to a new beginning. Every small step you take matters. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you will join a community of learners who are growing step by step, just like you. New lessons, new stories, new practice, right at your fingertips. Your journey has already started today. Take the next step. Keep moving. Keep growing. And remember, one small step is the start of something great.